And now, our favorite part of the show, the choices of the voices.
Well, you heard the woman. It's that time once again for our favorite portion of the show, the choices of the voices. I know I missed something. Once again, thank you to the wonderful and ever so Miss Button for introducing our favorite part of the show, the choices of the voices segment. The reason I'm all over the place is because I'm so damn excited about this week's topic. And with that being said, Scotty D, what's the topic for this week's choices of the voices?
Well, we were going to discuss this week which baseball movie starring Kevin Costner we liked the best, and we went with Field of Dreams versus Bull Durham. And of course, a couple other people had to throw that other silly one that he was in, but that was not the question. The question was Field of Dreams versus Bull Durham, and we actually had a lot of responses on this one this week. Eddie, cool.
We sure did. I'm gonna go ahead and dive right into it. All right. The Hall of Famer Uncle Max, he says, I would go with Field of Dreams. Not only is it a great adventure, but it also has an all-star cast.
It does, man. Burt Lancaster, Ray Liotta, James Earl Jones, Amy Madigan, a lot of good, lot of people in there. It's funny seeing a young Ray Liotta come in as Shoeless Joe Jackson back early in his career. That's a guy that's been around. I mean, Ray Liotta, to me, you know, I'm a big fan of Goodfellas. That's my all-time favorite movie, and he's always my guy from Goodfellas. But yeah, he had a small part that is a Shoeless Joe. Great flick, Uncle Max. Good call.
Good choice. Good choice. Terrible. Pete Talansky, he says, I'm going to throw a monkey wrench in the game here and say, For the Love of the Game is the best of his baseball movie trilogies. All right. Well, Field of Dreams a close second and Bull Durham the third. So we got the Kevin.
So Field of Dreams is his answer.
Yeah. Yeah. Dude, my process of
two,
yeah.
That's the one he went with.
Yeah. Yeah. Terrible Pete. Here we go. All right.
Oh, monkey wrench.
Monkey wrench. There it is. All right. We got Hot Rod Ronnie Belby. He said, ooh, close call. I'm going Field of Dreams just because it has Darth Vader in it, aka James Earl Jones.
The most famous voice in the game.
Yes. This is the book that got Bubba cooked.
You
remember that commercial he used to do?
Yeah.
It was a phone book commercial or something. Bubba was a fish.
Yep. And he's still here with us. Thank you, Lord. He's still here with us. All right. Trey Dizzle. Foolishness alert. Foolishness alert. Here we go. He said, Kevin Costner is and always be one of my favorite actors ever. I can't pick between his sports movies because they're all pretty good. No lies about that. But you know what isn't good? Dak Prescott's ability to read the defense and adjust to any pre-snap reads because he's too stupid to read. One day we're going to put together a best of Trey Dizzle compilation because
I'm all for it. I am all for it. This is becoming a staple of the choice of the voices. How can Trey Dizzle insult Dak Prescott?
And we're only weeks away from NFL training camps getting started. He's going to be really intolerable this year because Dak is back and richer than ever.
$160 million.
I was about to say, B-Live, you got to remind him. I knew he was going to kick it in there sooner.
With $127 million guaranteed money.
Put it in my hand right now.
Ooh, Johnny Manziel has been replaced by Dak Prescott, Mr. Football.
Oh, Dak Dollars. Dak Dollars.
Yeah.
Oh, Dak money. Dak money dollars. Oh, I better find the dump button because I can tell by the look on Scotty D's face. Let me show the world how you looking and feeling right now. Let me.
Oh man.
He'll probably win the Super Bowl this year.
Money. Are they gonna go 17-0 this year, sir?
There's a good chance of it, probably.
17.
Don't start this mess. Jason Weisberg, he said both great movies for different reasons. Field of Dreams evokes the cerebral and emotional reasons why so many are drawn to the love of the game. Bull Durham is a funny movie that uses the game as the vehicle. Makes sense.
Yeah, that's actually pretty good there, Jason. Cerebral.
He evokes the
It
cerebral
evokes a
and
cerebral.
emotional. I felt that. Like
Little James Earl Jones there. Be
I
live.
had to change my voice for that one. Yeah,
But he is right
Dreams.
about how like Field of Dreams, as much as the movie's about building the field and they will come, it does delve into like the emotional part of father and son relationship and how it's baseball is a big part of that. So that's cool.
Oh yeah.
Did he actually pick one though?
No, he did not.
No.
He said both are good for me. Hey,
he's on the fence. He's on the fence.
Oh,
nothing wrong with that.
Is that the title of the show? On the Fence?
Nothing wrong with being on the fence.
Oh man, Jason, when that time comes and I become super famous, I would like for you to write my biography because I feel like he's gonna make me even bigger and better than I ever was. I'm gonna read this book like, is this about me?
It's the classic case of talk me up, but I'm gonna need you in them big old words to help talk me up even more. All right, we got Tracy Clance. What's up, Tracy? Bull Durham for me, 1000%. It was so funny and light, and he was awesome in this movie. Plus, Susan Sarandon cracked me up. Field of Dreams was the only movie I've ever got up and walked out of. Wow, we gotta walk out. We got a runner. She's a runner. She's a track star. Not really sure why I didn't like it, but it just wasn't for me. Well, Tracy, you know what? Don't feel bad because everything ain't for everybody.
True.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep. And so by default, it is Bull Durham 1000%. All right. Oh, that's the title of the episode. 1000% on the fence. Yes, I made a funny. Haha. All right. Mary Ellen Bessett Minor, she said, I love both, but I can do without all the sex scenes and vulgar language in Bull Durham. Has some cussing in it, right? All right, can't watch most of it with the kiddos. I would highly recommend you not. I feel that there are a lot of 80s movies with superfluous. Is that the word? Superfluous? Anyway.
Superfluous.
Yeah.
Superfluous.
With superfluous sex scenes, which means a whole lot. Anyways, guess it was the time period. Yes, Mary Ellen, that was the 80s and even parts of the 90s. You can get with a lot of stuff. Try that now. Okay, try that now. They'll have you make an OnlyFans account and have you put that on there just to show it.
The old cancel culture.
Yeah,
man.
Good old cancel culture. Yeah, the hell with them too. But so she's picking from the looks of it, Field of Dreams by default because Bull Durham was just too nasty.
Well, a little racy for the youngins. I get that.
Just want to give a quick shout out to my classmate, class of 2000, Mary Ellen. Love you.
Number love for you.
Once a chief, always a chief, baby. Let's get it.
To the day I DIE. Be live. Guess who's next?
Sports Mama. Yes.
Mama live.
Yes,
Mama live.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. If you want some more of them pillows, y'all better get in contact with her because I still use mine to this very day. All right. She picked Field of Dreams because anything is possible if you believe. Vanilla for me. Talking about the ice cream.
Oh yeah, I had the little ice cream side conversation going with all that. But thanks, Mama Live, for the Field of Dreams vote. I like that because anything is possible.
Yep, literally.
Oh yeah.
If you build it, they will come.
They will.
Love you, Mom.
All right. Coming up next, we got Jim Henson, not the Muppet Man. He says Bull Durham with a group of friends and Field of Dreams if I'm by myself. Yes, to piggyback off of Mary Ellen's post, that's how you do it. Bull Durham with the boys, Field of Dreams with the family. So
I guess that kind of goes with the old tearjerker thing is what I think he's getting at there.
Yeah.
Got something in my eye watching Field of Dreams.
Who cutting onions? Who cutting
onions here?
Yeah. So we got Scott Heineman. He said they are both too good to pick just one. So that's
okay.
3 on the fence. Okay, I understand it, man. Sometimes it's tough,
on the
man.
Fence.
It's tough. Thomas Ortiz, he said both great movies, but For the Love of the Game is my all-time favorite. Can y'all not re-listen? All right, here we go.
Penalty box.
Right. Good Lord, what is going on?
It's my favorite all time. He said Billy Chappell pitches a no-hitter to end his career on his terms. Come on, man. Okay, but that was not one of the two choices. Now, was it? Of the voices. But you know what? It's still worth a mention. Samantha Tanner, 2 words, Bull Durham, all right? Melanie Cleese, she said, Field of Dreams for sure. Hey, Dad, you want to have a catch? Tearjerker. What's that, water? Yeah, onions. All right. And Jody, how do you pronounce the last name? Because I do not want to butcher. Jody Schrantz. Okay, Jody Schrantz. I do not want to butcher your name. She says, there's no way to pick, but I lean towards Field of Dreams only because I have the idea, only because I love the idea of it all. Yep. We had a pretty good turnout this week for the choice of
did we count? Did we get a count of which one was picked most? It sounds like Field of Dreams was picked most, doesn't it?
Yeah. So the consensus might be Field of Dreams. Yep. So
with that being said, Be Live, who did you pick? What movie did you pick? Bull Durham or The Field of Dreams?
This was too easy. The reason why is because I'm not a tearjerker, emotional type of person. Give me the realism and the tobacco chewing and spitting and talking trash that came with Bull Durham. And of course, Durham, North Carolina is only about an hour and a half away from me. And this story is about the Durham Bulls. And I've actually had a chance to go see a Durham Bulls game. And man, it's every bit is encapsulated in this movie, and just the storyline and every bit of it. Bull Durham was definitely a win for me. Field of Dreams was eerie for me. It really was. It had its tearjerker, but it was eerie. You got ghosts walking in a cornfield, and if you build it, they'll come. What do you mean? If you build it, they will come. If I'm building something, I don't want ghosts.
Especially when your mortgage is due.
Right.
Yeah. They about to foreclose on him. He's like, I'll just go build a baseball field.
No big. I'll just go build a baseball field in the middle of the corn.
Oh man, oh man.
Are you serious?
Yeah. So in this moment of time, my mother was wrong. But it's okay. And I'm saying it on the air. You're wrong. But it's I get it. You might get it all in your feels and your emotions, and that may be how you operate. But I also I want to take this moment of time because my mom, she's still doing the pillows, but she's also embarked in another business as well, where she does designer jewelry. So at any point in time, I want our Facebook listeners or YouTube, if you go to our Facebook page, is Unique Designs and More. UNIQ, Unique Designs and More. And I'm telling you, the jewelry is beautiful. It is very beautiful. I've seen her in action doing it. And I'm like, Mom, you're on to something. So I definitely want to promote that. And as one of the voices out there. And anything I also want to do this for everybody that listens to our show and everything. That's something that we want to do. We want to promote what you do as well. Like, it's one of those things we want all of us to grow and come up. So that's something that I want to definitely start doing. If there's something that you really believe in, hey, the sports bros will build it and they will come. Yes, sir. You like that? You got
I like that. I like that.
All the way into that one. Scotty D, did I ask you yet?
No, but I'll tell you. But I just wanted to say also, I bought a couple pillows from B Live's mom a few years ago, and they were very well done. They were very nice, and I appreciated it. And she was very sweet. I met her and talked to her for a moment. She told me how B Live was adopted, and so moving on to my choice. Moving on to my choice. Oh, was I not supposed to shit?
See, okay,
anyway.
Okay. You know what? No, you didn't did it. You didn't did it. See, I'm not adopted. My mom was just sleeping with the mailman. That's what happened. My mom was sleeping with the mailman.
Oh, wow.
So that's what happened. Now we on the air airing our dirty laundry. No, actually, my mom was sleeping. My mom was sleeping with the mailman. My dad retired from the post office for 38 years.
Very good. Very good.
That's always been a running joke in our family.
I was like, wow, I was really uncomfortable with that joke. Very uncomfortable with that joke. I was like, wow. So, okay, good.
Never happy ending. Another episode. It's over with. She gonna be like the Help the Sports Bros podcast. Be Live telling family business.
Man,
cutting up. Scotty D, which movie did you like?
All right, I'm not gonna make any more family jokes. I'm starting going down a dark road there. But anyway, I'm with you. Be Live, Bull Durham. I love because a big part of it. aside from the love triangle, the big part of it was actually about minor league baseball, which I really, I can appreciate, because you see a lot of movies and stuff about major league, but here was actually a character as Crash Davis, who was a lifer in the minors. And he mentioned how he had a cup of coffee at the big leagues and how much that meant to him. Like, I think he said it was like the best time of his life when he was up there, in his short stay at the major league level. But the relationship that he had with Tim Robbins, the Nuke Lelouch character, I loved that, where he was like, he took him under his wing, and he was his role at that point wasn't to get to the majors himself, but to help this young guy become a better pitcher and get to the major league level. And then he got called up, and it was a bittersweet moment where these guys were starting to have chemistry and get real close, and boom, Nuke's off to fulfill his dreams, while Crash Davis is left to try to become the all-time minor league home run king, which is not something that anybody strives to be. But that's kind of where I was. I like the actual story regarding the minor leagues and that stuff, because I'm a baseball fan for life. So that part of it. I love Field of Dreams. And especially like we talked earlier about the part with the the relationship of him throwing catch with his dad. That was pretty cool. It was eerie too, but it was pretty cool. But yeah, and just more humor in Bull Durham. Bunch of guys in the dugout. That's the call for me. What about you, Eddie?
I'm going to have to go with Field of Dreams, and don't kick my behind, fellas, but I have never seen Bull Durham. I read about it, heard about it. I know things.
You had a whole week. You had a week, and you missed your assignment.
Oh, I was trying to find it, but I couldn't really find it. Hey man, I was trying to work, cook hot dogs on the grill, make sure the house was good, but everything was smooth and dandy. But with that being said, I'm gonna have to check out some good old Bull Durham, because it was more reality based. For me, it would have to be Field of Dreams, because if you build it, they will come. First of all, if anything whispering to me talking about if you build something, they gonna come in the middle of a cornfield, I'm gonna kind of have questions about it too. Like, what are we doing? Like, why are we building a baseball field in the middle? Like you go through the cornfield and there's lights, and there's Babe Ruth, and there's Shoeless Joe Jackson, and then it's like a trip in baseball heaven, if you will.
And they wouldn't let him in.
And they would try
to go in.
Yep, and they would not let him in.
It was private.
There was like private party, bro.
You can't come, Ray.
Seats taken. Yeah, you got to stay on this. Yeah, you got to stay on this side of the velvet rope. But just to kind of see, like, it was kind of weird, kind of creepy. But I was like, as a young kid, I was on the TV like, oh, this what it really had my attention. So I'm gonna have to say Field of Dreams, because it was an inspiration for this podcast, because it said, Eddie, if you make it, they gonna listen.
Nice.
And now here,
I hope they are.
They better be listening. They better be listening. As by these choices of the voices, they better be listening. What you got to say, B-Line?
Oh, I just want to say that I applaud Scotty D's love for minor league baseball, because the Pittsburgh Pirates might as well be a minor league team.
Oh man, I can't fight you. I can't fight you on that one. I got nothing.
They're running with the same payroll.
Yeah. Two All-Stars though. I'll talk about that later. Two All-Stars.
Shoot, two All-Stars and two first base gas in less than a week, right?
Oh yeah, the first. Oh yeah.
Scotty, I'm not gonna do it to you, because I can hear your stomach tumbling all the way over here, and I need you for the rest of the show. I need you for the rest of the podcast. And with that being said, I want to give a big shout out to Uncle Max, Terrible Pete. Who else is on this list here? Hot Rod, Rodney Bellamy, Trey Dizzle, Jason Weisberg, Tracy, Mary Ellen, Mama Myrtle Strickland, Jim Hansen, not the Muppet Man. All right, Scott Heinerman, Thomas Ortiz, Samantha Tanner, Melanie Cleach, and Jody Schrantz. Yes, I got it right on the second try, for their participation in this week's Choices of the Voices. Money Man, what's on tap for next week, buddy?
Oh yeah. Okay. So
we keep it in.
He wasn't ready.
I was ready for Pepper. But before we move on to that, let's see. We're going to talk next week about, I'm going to ask you all, what is your favorite summer Olympic event to watch? What are you most looking forward to with the Olympics coming up? wide variety of stuff. Let's keep it just to the summer since we're on topic here. But favorite Olympic event to watch? What are you most looking forward to? Olympics just around the corner here in a few weeks. And Eddie, that next week will give us something to talk about.
Boom, 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 boom. That's how it goes.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
That's pretty good. Now,
good.
I'm actually, you know what I'm most excited about for next week is how is Trey Dizzle going to somehow play in Dak Prescott?
Work Dak Prescott's futility into the Olympics.
I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Yes, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we get out here, Choice of the Voices, we want to thank each and every one of y'all for coming through every week. Button ain't lying. This is our favorite portion of the show. Also, you can find the Choices of the Voices playlist. That's right, on our YouTube channel. And ladies and gentlemen, if you want to leave a comment, leave it in the comment section and give Trey Dizzle some ideas of how to some way throw the proverbial monkey wrench in Choices of the Voices. It has to have Dak Prescott and the Cowboys. If it's something silly, we don't want to hear it, but it has to involve Dak Prescott and the Cowboys. Matter of fact, Trey Dizzle might not need your help, but some assistance for the foolishness, yeah, we all here for it. But yeah, check us out.
Sprinkling a little Tony Romo in there too.
Oh yeah, Tony Romo, Tony Romo, Eastern Illinois, and all that good stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, that's it. We'll see you next week for Choices of the Voices.
What instrument are you playing there?
Whatever instrument makes that damn sound for me to memorize that all these years later. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you next week. And I am not a trained musician. Bye. See y'all next week. Choices of the Voices.